Toastmasters in the kitchen provides a supportive and positive learning experience. Build confidence, communication, and leadership skills while exploring the world of food and cooking.
This is the Japanese curry powder. It just says curry powder. Yeah, this is how it looks. So what is the first thing I need to do before I can utilize this curry powder, people?
Put it in the oil.
Thank
Bloom
you.
it.
I love it. I love it, you guys. Thank you.
You've taught us well, Kimberlee.
This is what we need to do is bloom it in the oil because we want to awaken those spices. And this has turmeric in it. And if you know anything about turmeric, turmeric needs black pepper in order for you to absorb all of its natural qualities. So we're going to put a whole bunch of black pepper in there. And ooh, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And now we are just going to put our fish in the bottom here. And this has already been seasoned with salt and pepper. We're not cooking this all the way through because I'm going to immediately add coconut milk. And this is full fat, unsweetened coconut milk. That's what we do. And I want to thin this out just a little bit with some broth. And this is chicken broth. What we're actually doing is just braising this fish in the coconut broth so we can have coconut fish later. Let's get to the real nitty gritty. I need a vegetable. I have this big old head of Napa cabbage in the fridge. Napa is my favorite cabbage. If you don't know, one head of cabbage can make 4 or 5 different meals. So like a bag of beans, this offers you a lot of bang for your buck. Literally pennies on the dollar for a meal that lasts from the refrigerator a few weeks, actually. So I'm going to, and I'm not even going to use all of this. I'm going to use a fourth of it because I'm going to get 2 or 3 more meals out of this. So what we're going to do here is we are going to cut this into bite-sized pieces, and we're just going to saute up some cabbage. I'm heating up my skillet right now. And what we're going to do is just, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I found this corn in the refrigerator, in the freezer. And I thought, what am I going to do with that? Put it in with the fish. So we're going to have some refreshing coconut corn on the cob, along with some cod and some sauteed cabbage. You can't see that no more. Back to the cabbage. I like to put this into bite-sized pieces. I like Napa cabbage because it keeps its bite when you cook it. You put it in soups, stews, saute it, stir fry it with rice. It just maintains the crunch. And you know I'm a texture person. So that is why I'm using Napa cabbage. Always, always Napa. What I'm going to do here is put a little bit of olive oil in the pan for my onions. You don't have to add onions, but I love onions and garlic and everything. I'm going to mince some garlic, just as 2 cloves of garlic. You do what you want to do. But, and I'm going to add my onions in here. And I'm not trying to cook these all the way. Again, I'm a texture person. And so I would rather just lightly saute my vegetables rather than cook them all the way down, because I want to be able to taste everything. And my cabbage will be done before my fish. So, because all we're going to do is cook it down just a little bit. And
Jennifer, can I Kimberlee, can I ask you a really quick question? You said you saute your vegetables really slowly so you can get the blend of the flavors as you're adding them together. Like what does the difference between just frying them quickly and sauteing? What is the difference in flavor that you're referring to?
When you are particularly onions, if you saute them slowly while they caramelize, they get sweeter.
Okay.
Sauteing allows things to cook slowly. I just lightly saute mine because I don't want them cooked down all the way too much. I like the crunch of the vegetable. I want to be able to taste the whole vegetable.
Okay, so you're sauteing them, so you're cooking them for a longer time at a lower heat to get the sweetness, but you still have the crunch. Okay,
Yeah.
that's an art because you have to really know your stove, that's for sure.
Yeah, and don't walk away from it.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do is put some more broth in here. And I'm going to throw in my cabbage. This should be like a really super quick meal. It's a hearty meal. It's going to be heavy fat, high in protein, low in carbs. It's depending on what diet you're on. If you're on the keto diet, this is going to work because coconut milk is one of the things that's allowed on the keto diet. And that's where all your fat's coming from. So it's not necessarily unhealthy fat. It's just the coconut milk is a high fat ingredient. Ugh. Okay. And always salt your vegetables, and the salt, just a little bit. The salt will actually pull the water out of that vegetable and allow it to saute and cook down. Now, as we're talking, that was my whole prep. The rest of it is just cook time. And the reason that we have such a simple meal today is because I didn't feel like cooking. So when you find yourself getting home and you're tired and you don't want to do anything, those frozen fillets from Costco, have them in your freezer because they are simple to cook. Throw them in the oven and just roast them. You can make, we were talking about umami and certain products to keep in your pantry. You can take miso paste and honey and create a glaze for cod. If you do miso and mustard, create a glaze for salmon. Salmon is a heartier fish, so it needs a stronger glaze. That's where the mustard comes in. Any questions while we're waiting on our food? See, the one time I might cook quickly. Oh, do you know what we missed and nobody caught? We need chilies. You know there must always be chilies. Ooh, that's a lot of chilies. But whatever.
I was going to ask you, are you adding any color to your food?
It
Ta-da!
does look less colorful, doesn't it? You
No,
know
you
what?
are with the yellow, but the red always, that works for me. That looks great.
Oh, yeah, this is cooking rather quickly. And I just got this medium low. I thought about adding some edamame. I have some shelled edamame in the freezer to amp up the protein and fiber. But honestly, I just couldn't be bothered today, Doris. I
Would
didn't feel like
would
cooking.
cherry tomatoes work with that? Or would that not the flavors? What do you think?
Yes, I have seen cherry tomatoes with coconut. Do I like it? Not particularly,
Okay.
but it's your taste buds. So while we're waiting, obviously, we need a drink. Uh, 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 uh. Something quick to spice up our meal. We're not even doing a cocktail. I don't even feel like mixing up a cocktail today. Today we're doing cherry whiskey. Evan Williams cherry whiskey because it's good stuff.
So how long that's been in the refrigerator in the cabinet?
Just a couple hours ago since I figured out what I was gonna cook. I've been quite busy and I didn't know what to cook. And honestly, I didn't feel like cooking. I just want to eat salad all day, every day, because when you live in a box, even turning on the stovetop makes this place go up to 100 degrees. And so there you have it. Woohoo! I might actually make time early today, right?
Looks good. Looks good. I bet it smells good.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Kimberly, my suggestion for your salmon burgers is to saute it with other things and put it in a lettuce wrap. I've fallen in love with lettuce wraps lately. And I
Okay.
thought, and you roll it up in that lettuce leaf with other things in it. And I thought, wow, you could even have this Asian flair to the ingredients of the lettuce wrap. And I think it would be very tasty.
Now that you said that, I could take it and coat it in Rippo's barbecue seasoning and put it in a lettuce wrap. Now that you said that, look at you piquing my interest. I like where you're going with that, girl.
So,
So-
Kimberlee, have you always thrown dishes together? Remember you said you had a son,
Yes.
and did he like your food
Um,
when you throw things
well,
together?
as any kid is, he's very picky, but I brought him around. I think with kids, you have to try different things in different ways. So I had to make black beans 3 different ways in order for him to finally decide he likes them. But that's the way I started cooking him. He didn't like tofu, so I fried it. I battered it and fried it and told him it's chicken fingers. He ate the tofu. It's all about how you present it. And yeah. So here's your white dish on a blue plate.
What did you just put on? You put that cod on top of what? Was it a bed of rice or something?
No, that was the cabbage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the cabbage, and then I coated it in that curry coconut sauce. Okay. Oh, that's good. I think that for the last minute thoughts that I put into it, it came out well. And I will say that anytime I just get a hair up and just want to throw something together, I can count on one hand how many times I've made something that was it did not turn out at all. It was truly horrible, and I couldn't do anything to fix it or repurpose it, anything. And that's only happened a handful of times. So I will tell you that as long as you understand your taste buds, throwing stuff together it's not really scary, and it shouldn't be, because you know what you like. You have it in your head, all the flavors that meld together. You have umami ingredients in your pantry to bring up the flavor of whatever it is that you're making. Even if you don't have fresh produce, you always have frozen vegetables that you can roast or saute to get flavor out of them. It's all about being creative and experimenting and not being afraid to be in the kitchen. So with that, I'm going to eat my thrown together 30-minute meal and return control to our TMOD.
Join us as a guest at our next meeting. We can't wait to meet you.